All right, here's another episode of Learn with Tanya. I'm very excited today because today I'm going to be teaching you guys, which is Nathaniel, Zazz, and Josh from Arbitrary Media, how to do one of my favorite apps, Filmora. Now, there's Canva, there's Filmora, there's other editing apps, but this is my favorite, and I've been using it for probably about a half a year now, and now I think I'm doing pretty good with it, but we're just going to do a basic editing app. You can use this for all your videos. It's super cool. And again, remember, we are not experts. We just happen to love AI. We love learning, right, guys?
Yeah,
absolutely. We want to show you how easy this could be, how you could jump in and just really enjoy what's going on. You see people doing it. You can do this too. It's easy. It takes, the learning curve is small.
So the thing I love about this is that you actually pull out your phone, get your phone out. Because for me, I am, like we all are, we're very busy. We have our families, we have all kinds of things going on in our lives, and I edit on the go. So I'm always creating content and I'm always working on something, and I'm literally creating content in the grocery line or wherever I am, even hiking sometimes, which just shouldn't be on my phone. But sometimes I'm like, I got to finish this edit and hand it in or whatever. And you can do it on your phone. It's so easy. It's so fast. And I'm going to show you how easy it is with Filmora.
Now this is an app for Android, iPhone, or you could put it on your Apple or Windows computer as well.
Yes.
And, we should cover the prices. I think people want to know. The entry level for this is $70, and you can do that monthly. So if you just want a month for, I think, $6, you can do that. And then $80 is kind of where the people just getting involved in learning it, I think, seem to be. And then $120 is like their premium big package. I don't have it yet. What do you think? You think $80 would be a good package for people to get started on?
$80. I think I'm on the $70 one. So it's
okay.
Actually, is that how much it is? That's not per month. That's per year.
That's yearly.
Yeah. I didn't pay that much. So it's really not that expensive for what you get for it. It's awesome. And I was on CapCut, and CapCut for some reason was acting a little glitchy. So I switched over to Filmora. Right here. That's
really.
Yes.
Okay. I'm all ears because
are you on CapCut?
We're CapCut. Yeah. We are paying for CapCut.
Okay, when was the last time you used CapCut?
Saturday.
All right, so I don't know, but when I was getting a little fancy in the editing, I had a hard time matching the vocals to the edit.
100%.
Yes. And it would be a little delay. Do you know what it was like glitchy a little?
Not a little, a lot, to the point where I took it from, hi guys. We exported from the desktop to the app, hoping the app could actually pick up more of the vocals to create captions. And it did. It created a little more of the vocals for the captions. The rest was manual. So it was very frustrating, to say the least.
It was very frustrating. So those are the kinds of things that I was having a hard time with. So I switched over to Filmora until CapCut can fix that.
Correct. I'm all in. Like, I'm very excited for this, specifically for that reason. And boy, is this relevant.
Okay, good.
I think this is a great lead in. There might be people who find this video who are wondering if they should switch, and they're comparing the two.
I'm not saying I won't go back to CapCut people. Just saying for now. So this is what the app looks like. See that right there?
Yes.
Okay, so that is what it looks like. So we're going to go into that. And so I also like the way that the display is. Look how pretty this display is. This is one of my favorite little display. Like, look at it. It's really cool.
It looks like it wants you to get started immediately. It's like, hey, you can do this right now. Yeah.
It's kind of exciting. So it's easy to download. You just go to the App Store and download it. So here, to start a new project, what we're going to do. So I'm using footage from if you guys saw our very first episode that we taught you. Oh, no, it wasn't Suno. It was...
In Suno, we made the music.
In Suno, we did the music.
In the next one, it was
Hilo.
Hilo. Hilo.
It is Hilo. It is pronounced Hilo. Yeah.
Hilo. Okay.
Yep.
And so we made these really wild, crazy, weird videos with my dad and myself. And so I thought that I would use those videos in this episode to string them all together, add some music to show you how to use Filmora. So you put in new project right at the bottom there. Right, you see so that one is good, but I like using the little one. So the new project at the top, it's very interesting. You touch it. Now we're going to go into my Learn with Tanya, and I have all my little videos. That's me and my dad. And so what you want to do, right? So you can either grab all your little videos. So like you know, if you're going to make a video, grab all the little videos and you can put them into a file in your camera, right? You guys know that I put mine in the Learn with Tanya, and you can go along and click whichever videos you want. So I'm going to click these and these, and I want to put the logo in there, and maybe I'll put this one in there, and we'll put that one in there. Okay. And then down at the bottom,
you don't have to. Okay. Just select the ones you want. Don't have to select them all. But yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah, I'm putting a whole bunch in, right? And it's easy. Or you can select one video and just edit that video as well. But I'm going to pick a whole bunch and we're going to put them together. So then you press import. See the little import button there?
Yes.
Import. Right there. Okay. So now we have our little, okay, we're going to scroll across. So you can just take your finger and scroll across and you can check out all the videos. All in there. My dad and myself are gardening. Look at that. And then the garden comes alive. So, okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take my logo right here, our logo for our show. And I'm going to click on it and drag it all the way to the front. So these little lines here, you see the little white dot there in the middle with the slanted line? It's a transition. Okay. So all of these are separate videos. So that's the end of the first video. That's the second video.
Okay.
And just to give you guys some options, if you put your finger on the first video section, so whenever you're editing video, you have to tell Filmora the part that you want to edit. So we're going to click on video. So see how it highlights it? So we're going to be editing that part in that video. So if I want to make it shorter, you can drag the one side where it says 5.6 seconds. So it tells you how long that exact clip is. You can drag it if you want to make it shorter. Okay, so I'm going to drag it to just where my dad's picking up a tremendous amount of earth with the flowers all together.
He's good at gardening.
Right?
The earth does what he wants.
It does what he wants. And then what I want to do is it's a little abrupt, you know, when you go from this to that. So we're going to click on the transition. You see the little transition button there, right there? We're going to click on that. And what it does is it brings up all these transitions underneath.
Okay.
So you have tons and tons and tons of transitions to choose from. And you can test them out. So let's say I want to do this guy here, the skier there. It'll show you. See how it shows you? So it'll show you what it looks like.
Yep.
And you can play it again. But you just pull it back. You just pull the frame back and you press play. Right? Or we can do this little fun one with like a photo-like type of transition.
Okay, cool. So it takes the last scene of the video that was going on and it does something in between that and the first scene of the next video. So it's not just like a light switch between the two.
Right.
It's doing something fun. Okay. Yeah.
So you can have fun with the transitions. Okay. And then the next transition. So we're going from here to my dad gardening. Now, to me, I feel like that's a little abrupt, right?
Yeah. Like, oh, wait, why is he on the ground again?
Yeah. So we'll try another transition. And this one might be something where it's like a different scene. Okay. So that makes more sense. Already the story makes more sense, right? And here's the other thing. Do you see along the bottom where it says 3.8 seconds? So this whole line, see how I'm moving this?
Okay,
You can shorten the actual time frame of the transition itself. So if you wanted to go super fast, see that? How super fast? Bing!
Okay.
Or
which is how I would probably go with that one.
See how that one's slower? Because you can slow it down to 2.5 seconds. I kind of like the faster one. Let's try that.
Unless you're trying to kill time.
Right. So the other thing I want to do with this, so once you're finished, you're telling the app, you're going to hit the check mark and say, I'm done. And now you're ready to do your next step. Now, the other thing that you can do, I kind of want the frame with my father wearing the purple sweater, which I don't even think he owns a purple sweater, but I'd like to get this frame. I'm going to hold my finger on it and move it before. I want that one to be first. Now, if you notice, it kept the old transition from the other. Transitions don't go with the frame. Okay. And now we have Okay, so that transition stayed over there, but that's
Yep,
yeah,
that
that's
one's
where it was. Okay, so now we'll just play with this transition, and we'll just pick a really pretty one. I like this one. This is one of my favorite transitions because look how pretty that is, you guys. And I'm going to make it shorter. See, I'm making it
it
shorter.
matches his sweater.
It does. All right, so there we go, and then it goes to me helping my dad. Now remember, this
You do a
is
really good job, and then these guys show up.
these guys show up. Yes.
Who's that?
Well, why don't we make this story make sense? So I'm going to cut right
Good luck.
here. So you can tell it where to cut.
Okay.
So at the bottom, see where it says it shows the two things right there, right at the very bottom of that line.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to press that right at the bottom. I don't know if you can see.
Okay.
Do you see it turn green?
Yep, I
Okay.
saw
So
that
I
cut.
press that one. So if you were to press the one to the left, it means that you're going to cut right there, but everything to the left is going to get deleted.
Oh, okay. Good to
But if
know.
you're- Right? And if you were to press the one at the to the right of that one, then everything to the right gets deleted, but the cut happens right there. Does that make sense?
Now,
Makes
yeah, in my
perfect
other
sense,
editing, my other editing tools, I would use a tool like that for the first edits and the thing. When I have video, like the beginning is just us talking, not set up right, and the end is clearly us, not something we didn't. The end 5 minutes after, like I go in and tighten up the ends using buttons like that. Like that's a great way to get started. Cut off the bad stuff, cut off on either end. And then even then you could narrow it kind of down. But those are great. Those tools exist for a reason in case people are wondering why.
Yeah.
Also, if you're just trying to get something very small out of an entire movie, you could like just get your small section down there and make editing a lot easier on yourself.
A lot easier. That's right.
Yeah.
Because if you have it, like, so you're saying if you have a video and the end is bad and the beginning's bad, just shorten it, and then export it. Good. Yeah.
Especially if you want like 10 seconds out of a 5-minute video, you just want to show your friend this clever little thing that you noticed in a video, and you could cut that out with those tools exactly, or even like get it bulky, and then you could adjust how you want after that.
And you can do it pretty quickly. Yeah.
Cool.
So what I'm thinking is this one where my father's picking up the earth is pretty crazy. So I'm going to take this one and put it after me looking. So let's see if I did that right. Hold on. No, it didn't. Okay, we're going to go like this. Problem is I can't see under my finger. Right there. So it goes here. And then it looks like I'm looking at my dad, right? We're all nice. We're all like together, right? So
hey, something bloomed.
Something bloomed. I'll do another transition here. Where's that one transition? Just an easy transition we'll do. Wait. So it's interesting because the transitions, depending on which one you pick, it can tell a story differently.
Is there
Yep.
there a way to favorite a transition? I notice a heart there.
There is.
Next to trending, so you could actually have an area where you like specific transitions throughout this entire set. And
that's important.
And
like
you can heart it.
Yeah.
Because when I find transitions I like, especially if I'm telling a story on a larger project, like you were talking about, Tanya, the way you edit can tell the story differently. So if you wanted to swipe left to right, it would give the viewer the impression that your dad is on the right of where you are, the camera wise. You can like suggest that, like which way you transition, left or right, means something. If you go up or down or fade to black and white, that could say this is taking time, this was later on, or back in time. So yeah, transitions tell a story too.
That's right. Very much so. Very much so. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. This is kind of weird.
I'm telling you, like you, the pro.
I don't know, but it's true. But I like that you're just saying that because it's true. So transitions are really important. They're also a lot of fun, but it can tell a story differently. So we have this one. Let's see what that looks like. I don't love it with the dark, but I'm trying to find one that's really fast. Let's just see. Let's see. Okay, whatever, right? It's
like
not
a little dissolve-ish.
A little bit. So then you see how like they're dancing. See how that made sense now?
Oh, that does make sense.
You guys see what I did there?
Absolutely.
Wait, I didn't realize that guy was a cartoon guy back there. Like he was a dissolving cartoon. Yeah. Totally works now.
Right? Isn't that weird? Now,
and then your turns into this guy. And this happens.
And then how do we put this in there?
Then you fight them.
How do we make this make sense, you guys? Okay, so we're
I'm not sure there's a transition that's going to do that.
It might not. So I'm thinking here. How can
As
we
soon
make
as you
this
can,
make sense?
he's gone. Like right there, he's no longer there. I
Should we
don't
cut
know.
it
Is this
there?
a usable clip?
Should we cut it?
I would say
Yeah.
go back and use the erase everything to the right. Well, I guess not everything, but you can use the snip feature, right? That
Yeah.
feature, and clip that piece out. So that way it goes from your dad to you being Xena.
All right,
or
let's do that. So
whatever non-copyright material that is.
right. So whichever part you want to delete, you basically press it. So you're always telling the app what you're working on. Remember that. That is the most important thing, because you'll get frustrated like, oh my God, where's that thing? Where's that thing? But meanwhile, you have to tell the app what you're working on. So you're asking it to say, hey, I want to work on that tiny piece and I want to delete it. So I'm going to go down here to the bottom right and delete that piece. So now it goes from my dad to me. You know, we're all in this fantasy world of whatever. And then
Fighting vegetables. SpongeBob.
It's just not like this video is crazy. Okay. Anyways, but we're just showing some basic stuff.
I do have a question, and this is for the side trivia on the show for if everybody's watching. You don't have to answer, but have you ever went as Xena for Halloween?
I haven't, but it's been my dream to be, you know, my dream is to be like, it was to be Wonder Woman when I was in my 30s. I wanted to be Wonder Woman in the movies. Right. So what I'm going to do there is shorten that little clip. I'm going to shorten it because it was too long. And then I don't think we need this one because it's getting like, what do you guys think? And here's the other thing. I didn't go and grab the right clip because you see how the dimensions are different. So you always, when you're making a movie, you want it to all be the same dimension. You don't want to like, it doesn't look as good when you have a horizontal film like this. And I'm just dragging the video back and forth, but it doesn't look as good when it's a horizontal film. And then all of a sudden it goes to like,
no, it won't look as good, but can you zoom that so it fits the frame better?
Okay, so to zoom it, we have to go to little feature there where it says crop. Okay, and what I'm going to do is crop. Wait, I have to go to custom. Where's the free one? Go to free. It's like a custom one, and you can put it exactly where you want it. Okay, and now we're done. So you can actually have it fit.
That's amazing. From your phone. Like that's from your phone. That's nuts.
Okay, but why didn't it work? So the problem that just happened to you guys is that my face here, this thing, was over the check mark, and I couldn't figure out how to get out of this part of the app. So the check mark is here. When you've cropped your scene, you press the check mark at the upper right, and now it's all within the right dimensions of the movie. How great is that, you guys?
This is, I mean, that's pretty great. The cropping piece too, like Nathaniel had touched on, is something that like that's going to save so much time. I mean, so much time if you're just trying to get some videos out there. Not only are you editing on the fly, but you're changing the format, the ratio. Thank you. Yeah. That was the word. And that's tremendous.
Yeah, it is a huge
Very big deal. Yeah.
So all I'm doing right now, you guys, when you see this going really fast like that, I'm literally dragging my finger underneath it in the black space, and I'm just checking out what it looks like, just zipping through the video to see what it looks like. You always kind of want to see, right, what that looks like.
Yep.
So this video here, it's called scrubbing. I'm going to press play right now. This video here was already created by Josh. You created this little movie here. So this is actually footage that was already created, and I don't really want that there because it doesn't look very good. So I'm going to take the very last little white bar there, and I'm going to drag it to where I want it to stop. And I'll have it stop right there.
Nice. Okay.
Now the end, sometimes when you want to end, a lot of times I like just putting in a black space at the end so it can transition into a nice ending. So you're going to have plus ending. Going to add the ending. And so there's some fun endings that are built into this app that you could choose. All right.
I like the
that has a like and subscribe. That's awesome.
Like and subscribe. Yes.
Yeah.
Which one? Should we do the fire one?
Yes.
Now the thing is 100%. With this one, I don't know if it's going to fit the whole screen again. I don't think it's going to. Maybe we should.
You only live once. Let's do this.
Which one? The fire one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I say
actually you got that. Yeah, you had the fire one, and if that doesn't work, there's a purple one at the bottom. and you add a purple transition in there, so that might just kind of tie things
Yeah,
together.
exactly. Let's do that. So if you want to change it out, you guys, you just highlight it. So see how it's highlighted? You're telling it what you're working on. And then you go to the bottom there and you press delete. So we're going to add another ending.
This is criminally too easy. Like that's
super easy. You guys didn't know this. Okay, which one are you thinking? For the like and subscribe?
Scroll down a little more.
Scroll down.
Right. Oh, that's it. Thanks for the watch. That's what
I like the green one. I like the green one.
That one? Subscribe right there?
Okay. Yeah, why not? It's a complementary color to purple. So there you go.
It really is. Let's see what that looks like. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Oh,
that's
interesting.
That's all the things. Yeah.
So you guys, look at this.
Fits the motocross right at the end.
I like it. Very edgy.
How long
90s.
it goes on. That goes on really long. So if I don't want it that long, let's just say we want it to go through like, thanks.
It's a 16-second clip.
Comment, share.
Wow.
Right? Subscribe. Okay, so let's say we're going to cut it there. You just press the little button there, little two, what are they called? The brackets that are opposing each other right there.
Yeah.
It's going to split it. You're going to tell it the part that you want to delete and you press delete.
Could you also, if you wanted to, could you fade that out at the end?
Yes. Well, that's what we have at the end of the end, or yes.
Real quick, Tanya, let's say you got that wrong. Is there an undo button? Is that what that backward curve is? Like say, oh, I didn't want to cut it there. I didn't want to delete that.
So if you make a mistake, yes, you're right. You're awesome. So if you make a mistake,
I make mistakes all the time.
I do all the time, especially with editing, all the time. So then you press this little button here, the backward arrow. Okay. And what that's going to do is delete your last move, whatever your last action was, right? So you can, if I press it once, see how this I already cut out?
Undo and redo right there. Right there too. Like now that's usually a click away or a keyboard shortcut for most of the editors I've used.
Yeah. So I can redo that. Okay, where it's back to where I had it, or I can say, oh no, I want this longer. I want I want to go backwards. It'll put it back on. I can get rid of the whole thing. You can keep doing it, I think, up to 3 or 4 times. So now what we want to do is we're going to add the last frame. If you want it to fade out, you have to add a white screen or a black screen. So we're going to go to background. See where background is? It's 2 over from where the ending is at the top.
Okay.
So we're going to go to background.
Yep.
Scenery.
There is one that said solid color up there too.
It did?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Oh,
right
that's
there.
it.
Right there.
There you go.
So you want to go to solid color. I like fading it out to black at the end.
Of course.
Yeah, look better.
And yeah,
Nobody's,
then you get the transition. What was that?
Nobody says we're fading it out to green. Like nobody's ever said that. That's a new sentence altogether.
Fade it out to sandalwood.
Yeah, there you go.
So look at that. Okay, so you can press play and you can be how do you feel about the transition? It looks good.
Yeah, it's good.
Did exactly what he asked for. Like perfect.
So remember, this was just a basic tutorial. We're going to add music right now and then we're going to add a little bit of text. Okay, let's add the text first. Okay, so we're going to check the check mark because we're happy with our transitions. We're done with the transitions. And now we're going to move into text. So you see at the bottom, and again, you can scroll. There's all these fun features that you can explore with. So there's different effects. There's stickers. So stickers are little things that you can, you can do the subscribe button in the middle of the video if you want. You can have like see that shooting star thing. That might be fun in one of the areas where I'm fighting or something. Like you might be able to put like there, we could put some shooting star right there. So let's say we want to put it there, right?
Okay.
A sticker. And you can put this really cool effect. What should we do? That blue thing, or should we do a heart, or should we do?
I say we go with a heart because it's SpongeBob.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not really mad at him.
SpongeBob, I agree. Well, it puts it on through the whole thing.
Puts it where I want. Oh yeah.
We can also shorten the sticker and just put it in the part that we wanted.
Okay, so it puts it on the lower timeline, so it's not in the way of whatever you want to edit up there, and you can kind of move it around and see where
you can move it around. So if I hold my hand on it, I can move it wherever I want it in the video. How's that? Oh, that's cute. Okay, you want to see how that looks?
Yes.
So that's a sticker. I just added a sticker. Okay, that was cute. You see that little effect?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go to the beginning.
Yes.
We're done there. And we are going to go over to text. So text is here. What should we say to make this story make sense?
This video is 100%
It's real.
Yes. No, please don't do that.
You know I would.
This really happened.
Well, why don't we? I mean, that would be funny. This really happened, or did
Yes.
It would get you.
Oh yeah, you know what? This really happened actually works. Yeah.
This might get you on the cover of Tabloid or two.
it? So basically, what you do is you put in your whatever you want to say there, your text. Okay. So
Okay.
down at the bottom it says style, font, template. So if you press font, you have all these fonts to choose from.
Everybody loves fonts.
Everyone loves
Fonts are where the
fonts.
fun is.
And you want to print out what you want to say first, right?
Yes, you got to see what it looks like. And fonts, just like transitions, help tell that story. It's for real. It tells you if it's fun and playful, if it's sci-fi, if it's military. Fonts can help you tell the story.
You're right. So let's pick one that kind of tells people that this isn't real. That's kind of an interesting one, even.
I
Like,
do
which
like
one do you
that.
think is like storytelling?
That's fun,
Yeah.
fun and cartoony. I think they're
Which
I
was
like-
another one? Mm-hmm.
That was my
That one's
favorite.
not
I really
bad.
do like that one. Yeah, no, it
Yeah?
fits the lightheartedness and everything. It's easy to read.
Okay.
yeah, it says fun.
Yeah.
And so the other thing that you can do is you can make it different colors as well. And you can also make it fun. So these are like trending fonts.
Oh, fun. Oh,
So this is extra stuff that you can add in and have fun with it. Here, I'll show you what it'll look like, but we'll probably just
Yeah, this looks a lot like Canva clip art.
that's
Travel
crazy.
blog.
That's crazy. It's all
See?
packed into an app. Yeah.
It is insane that this is on your phone, that you can do this while waiting in line in traffic. You can
Totally.
get stuff done. This is a for real skill.
And look at all these fun texts, you guys. So once you start editing and you get into video editing, and what I'm doing right now is very basic. It really is. And remember, if you make a mistake, you just go up and you press. Okay, so here we go. This really happened. But
Oh
this
my
really-
gosh.
This makes the video make sense. We just made it make sense.
This
What do you think?
really happened.
You guys, this is great. Okay, now
This is
here before
fantastic.
I come on, I should say, and then here's the best part or something. What should we say going into this?
Especially this.
Yes. Okay.
Especially this. Heck yeah. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like especially this. I mean, but is there any way to consider for your consideration and hashtag James Gunn?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what that
Yes,
looks
yes. Honestly, because then you can just hashtag them anyway. Like,
like. So I don't know if
Sorry.
you guys know this, but there was a whole thing when I was in my 30s. I was about 36, 37. There was this whole thing online where they were trying to get me to be the next Wonder Woman in the next Wonder Woman movie. Now, the Wonder Woman
Makes
movie
sense.
they kept saying was coming out, but they didn't know when, and they hadn't filmed it. And they were doing the auditions. And I had like this whole thing online. It could be out there still, I don't know. But there was this whole thing about them trying to vote me into being, and I don't even think the casting directors even knew who the heck I was at the time. So it didn't really matter. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay, let's see what this looks like.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna drag the video back, you guys, so that you can drag it with your finger. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm literally just touching the black screen, dragging it, and then pressing the play button up there. Now, do you think that that's in the right spot?
If I was
I think,
saying you
yeah, I like it later. That way, it kind of you get hit with the transition, and then you see the for your consideration. That's a good punch up. I like it.
And because it's over that swing, it doesn't look so bad because the AI kind of messes that swing up how it goes. And with that over it, it kind of obscures that enough so it looks even better, actually.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so are we
Yep.
happy with everything? So I'm going to play the video from the beginning. And I really believe that we made stuff that was not going to make sense right now.
100%.
Yep.
Okay. And I encourage you when you're playing with this app, go and try some of the things at the bottom too. Like there's edit styles, there's colors, there's this, that, and just get a piece of video that you don't care about and just put it in, like just record your animal or your pet or whatever. Even if they're just sleeping, and something that you can play with. So have any of you edited on your phone? Do you guys edit on your phone or only your computer?
I do a lot of editing of audio on my phone. For like the AI audio stuff, not with video. I for myself, until I saw this, I would have to be at a computer. This really honestly makes me want to try it because it would save me a lot of time. I could do this while sitting by the campfire if I had an okay internet
Oh
connection.
yeah, totally.
Yep.
And
Okay.
is it safe to assume then, because I prefer the computer, but that's also the only place I've really done video editing. But is it safe to assume though that this works better for shorter clips as well? You don't want to do like a 10-minute or 15-minute clip on this. You want to do like a minute or less, probably, right?
I've done both, but yes.
Okay.
So all the same icons are on your computer,
Yeah, sure.
but it is laid out a little differently. And sometimes you could be like, oh, like because sometimes you can get used to one thing. I've edited my podcast episodes on this, which are 45 minutes long. I've edited a lot. I edit my class modules. I've edited on these on my phone while I'm on the road.
So-
And those are like,
All right.
clips. Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty awesome. So now we're going to add music. Okay. So you just scroll, just always scroll through the bottom here. And there's audio.
Okay.
Now here's the thing that can get a little, just so you know, this music isn't exactly copyright free. So if you're going to upload your video on YouTube, you want to use YouTube's music. So what you want to do is export it right now, take the video without the music and add YouTube's music, or you go to Suno, episode 1, right? And you create your
We
very
told you how
own,
to do it.
right, copyright-free music with that app. And then you have all kinds of music. You can have a library that you can create all on your own. I'm going to be doing that since we've done that episode, right? How many songs have you guys created on that app so far?
I mean, it's almost impossible to count. We've made a lot.
I
Yeah.
can tell you that I've made at least 50 songs I'm proud of out of thousands of songs that were throwaway or experimental. Proud of in that I would listen to again and laugh. Perhaps I wouldn't necessarily play it for anyone else, but I've made stuff that was what I wanted.
So we're going to add some music. So these are the songs that are kind of trending. Now, here is the thing. I had the music down, so I can't.
Also, you should point out, if you're just making a video of family photos or videos from your last function and you're only sharing it with people you know, that sort of thing, put whatever music you want on, but you still might have problems even uploading to your own personal private YouTube account that you're only sharing with 3 people. So be aware of that. If it's a short video for fun that you're going to send to grandma and the kids, do whatever music you want, but just be aware that copyright claims can ruin sharing for legitimate reasons sometimes too. So
Yeah, that's true. So let's pick some music, although I don't know if you guys can hear this, but let's put, which one? Beat or, okay, so you see, I put the music in.
Yeah.
Let's see where we want to, so let's say that we want to start it off kind of quiet, right?
And just to explain to people what that bar is, that's a representation of, basically, I use it as a volume meter more than it tells me anything else. It's, as you scroll, you'll see how loud stuff gets. If it gets too close to the top, I don't know if this app does, you can lower the volume, but it's a great way to know where the song is. By looking at that, you know kind of where the song starts. At the darker green line. And if you need to cut stuff off, you're looking for like the hook part that is traditionally louder or busier. You can move forward into the timeline and kind of guess where that is too.
Like
So-
these little scribbles here, you guys.
Yeah, like
Right?
if you know
Yeah.
the song, you might like, oh, that's the big important part. So
Right.
that helps you find what you're looking for in the music.
I think that's what it's called, like professionally for musicians, the big important part.
The big important part.
Yeah. I think Bip would catch on. Big important part. Hey, Josh, use some text in here. Big important part. There we go.
So here's the other thing. You're going to be blown away by what I'm about to do. I want this to wind down near the end of this clip, the first section,
Right.
to fade out a little. So you go down here, see right where it says fade?
Yep.
So we're going to fade out for about 1 point. Well, we'll do 2 seconds. Let's see. Okay. See what that sounds like.
I think that nails it.
No.
And then there's the fade out though. Right there. You need that right
With
there.
the music.
Yeah.
All right.
That's great.
Nailed
I
it.
love it. And that's it. That's how a video gets done. You've just seen Tanya Memme do it live in front of you,
Yay! We did it.
End to end.
and this is it. From
And then you
beginning to
export
end.
it. Yes.
So let's see you export it, and this is a done video.
Now, tell me something, you guys. You're a little worried at first. You're like, where is this video going? This is not going to work out because none of this makes sense, right?
I was worried about the app itself. I was convinced that you know how to use it and you use it. I was just worried that the app was going to be so inferior to everything I've done on a desktop, and it's not. It has a lot of really good things in it. It's incorporated a lot of language I know from using Canva or even the tools, the other editing tools. It's a lot better of a tool than I imagined it could be.
You know what? I use this app all the time. I literally do. I edit a lot of my course modules. I edit a lot of this. I do a lot of my own editing for my social media. So I'm always editing something. So when I came across Filmora, and I'm glad, Zazz, you also saw that, like, I love CapCut, but it's been a little glitchy. And then I switched to this app.
Yep.
Right. And that's
a great tool.
Amazing. And I'm so happy. Well, thank you, you guys. I'm so glad. And do we even know what we're doing next episode? Have we discussed it yet?
Probably ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. We might be doing ChatGPT. We're not.
We're going to ask ChatGPT what we should do next. I bet you know its answer.
That's true. We should do that. So anyway, but thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope I taught you something here today, and hope you guys all learned everything, and I'm excited about it.
Thank you, everybody. Let me be the person that says like, share, subscribe. It really does change the world for us. It helps us grow the channel, and we want a community that helps each other out with all of these tools, with all the things they discover and can be using. And ask questions, get answers. Like I want people to talk and find great ways to be creative.
Yes, and if there's anything that you want us to explore as well, let us know, put it in the comments. And that could be very well our next episode.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.